looking at this market now, its inventory is down compared to where we were, especially pre-pandemic. But looking at stats from this September and October of 22 versus now, the closings have been down probably about 25% year over year. Looking at September, October of 22 versus 23. But the average price and the median price have both gone up about 25%. The average sales price for residential here in Oxford is really about $460 per house, where the median sales price was about $405. But both of those are about 24 to 25% higher September, October 23 versus where they were in 22. New listings are down about 5%, and then available inventory was down only about 7%. So our numbers, inventory-wise, aren't dramatically different year over year, but our closings have been down, but then the value per home has been up. I know there are different schools of thought over when to buy, and I know that with the interest rates, how they have been, they touched 8, they came down to mid-7s again, but some people are like, well, I want to wait till they come down, and so that way I may be able to afford. But my thought is, right now, it would probably be better to buy, and then if it does come down significantly, then you can refinance. But one of the fears that I see is that if the interest rates come down, it's going to create such a surge of demand. The demand is already there, but it's going to create such a demand of going ahead and buying it that it's going to drive the actual home prices up. And so it's one of those, do you do it now or later? Do you buy it now at a slightly higher rate and then get to refinance down, or do you wait for the prices to go up when the rate comes down? My take would be it'd be better to go ahead and do it now and then refinance. Here in Oxford, it really depends on the neighborhood. In some of the neighborhoods, you can see 185 to 200, but then in some of the higher end neighborhoods, you can get the 250s and 300 per square foot. So it really depends on which neighborhood you're looking at and which price point. Rule of thumb in Oxford, the closer you are to campus or the square, the dirt is much more expensive apparently there. So I think proximity plays a large part in that, although there are some still neighborhoods on the outskirts that are brand new. I say brand new. Some neighborhoods on the outskirts of town that are newer, but they've created a good community feel within the neighborhood that people have increased the demand for those. So you can even see those be, 250, 275. I think it depends on your needs. I think Wellsgate and Grand Oaks are always going to be some of your popular higher end neighborhoods. I think Woodson Ridge is one that's got newer builds that's popular, but you still got Windsor Falls, you got Notting Hill they're great neighborhoods. Most of those homes are going to be, at this point, 350 to 400 plus. I think if you're looking at South Point, Yachner Ridge, Franklin Farms, Briarwood, those homes are still gonna be 300, maybe you still get some below there, Pebble Creek. But honestly, we have a lot of great neighborhoods here, both in Lafayette or Oxford school districts. I know a lot of people ask me which is the best school district. I say, let's set up an appointment with the principal at the kids' school where you would go so you can meet them versus me telling you where I think your family and your children would be the best fit. But both districts are great, and there are lots of good neighborhoods in both. So I think it really depends upon the need.